The Black Ops 6 tribute event is here, and today I'm going to show you shortened versions of all of my videos to help you abuse the double XP that comes along with it, unlock the John Black Ops operator skin and the sick new nail gun, which by the way is absolutely OP in zombies, all while you earn Master Prestige completely AFK. Now you can find this event under your event tab in Black Ops 6, unlocking everything from calling cards to blueprints to the death machine score streak. So if you want to support me for free, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more. Comment down below what your favorite current glitch is out right now, and I'll have a conversation with you guys. And with all that said, please enjoy, because it's especially interesting. They actually patched this at one point and then reverted the patch. So essentially what this allows you to do is get headshots with your guns without even shooting a singular bullet. So essentially what I mean by that is you can earn XP as well as your camos at the same time using this glitch. Now I've updated this video because cranked mode is the best place to do this now. I'll explain why in a minute. You're going to need Picky Eater for Vulture Aid. That is a particular minor augment, and what it allows you to do is restore your equipment while you're killing zombies. So this is super important, but is not required by any means. You will need a Molotov cocktail, that is absolutely required. That is the only requirement for this glitch, which you can get in game. So really this one has zero requirements. How it works is you essentially just activate the oil traps on Citadel, throw your Molotov cocktail, and then take out your gun. What's going to happen is the fire will spread to the oil trap, and when you have your gun out, you're actually going to get the critical kills for your weapon. So this is absolutely sick. Now the reason why I suggest that you do this on cranked mode is because unlike on your directed modes where you have to actually leave the game at a certain point, or standard mode where things just get ridiculously hard, cranked actually allows you to have a steady flow of zombies. So there is no in between time in between these rounds, and you can run back and forth and activate this trap over and over again. You simply just go to each side of the castle and reactivate it. You also get that timer at the bottom right, the field upgrade that they give you for this mode, that allows you to pause the timer even further. So it's really cool, honestly, and it's definitely something that I would highly suggest that you do if you need any camos whatsoever. Now let's just say that you have all of your camos unlocked. That's totally fine too. I would highly suggest that then you do the jet gun unlimited XP glitch. This one is my personal favorite glitch out of any glitch that has come out, other than the chopper gunner glitch. I thought that one was absolutely ridiculous. This one has a bit of a higher requirement though. You're going to need the Void Sheath major augment for Ether Shroud. You're going to have akimbo weapons, which you can get them by unlocking them under the armory for I think 250,000 XP if you select them, as well as a lethal other than a frag grenade. Change your equipment behavior to toggle here in the settings so that whenever you take out your lethal or you press your lethal button, you will simply hold the lethal. This is why you can't use a frag grenade, because it would start cooking. Now for the updated method for the jet gun, it's very simple to do. Now typically I would say shoot before you start doing this glitch, but I've been told many times that you do not have to. Simply activate your Ether Shroud while you have the jet gun out in your hands. Again, this can only be done in Liberty Falls. You should see your akimbo weapons actually get forcibly taken out. Then all you want to do is wait for Ether Shroud at the bottom right to start flashing red. Start spamming your dedicated melee button, which is either V on PC or right stick on console. Do it a couple extra times while your jet gun gets taken back out, and then simply tap your right trigger or your left button if you're on PC. Left click, and all that's going to do is you're going to fire off your jet gun, but you're actually not going to run out of ammo. You're going to see at the bottom right, I'm not running out of ammo. This is completely legit, and if it doesn't work for you, this glitch has been around for a hot minute, so I'm just going to tell you right now, it's likely not patched if you're watching this video. So essentially how this works is once you take out your lethal grenade, all kills are going to count for that lethal. So this is why you should use lethals, because you can get all the medals for say your Simtex grenades or anything like that, Molotov cocktails. You should use the ones that you use the least in order to get the maximum amount of medals and XP. Just keep in mind, in higher rounds, XP does drop off. You can also obviously activate rampage mode. That is a huge help. This is one spot that I like, but I've been told a couple of times that the abomination can glitch through the window. I've tried it on the bed kind of to the left there, and it's worked slightly, but I would not suggest it. I'd highly suggest that you go to the bank, open up every single doors, including that side one that's by the bank teller, and then you are good to go. Just sit here right behind the wall, clip right right here, and nothing is able to get you. Not even abominations or manglers. No matter how hard the rounds get, that jet gun effect will keep them from actually hitting you. Now let's say that you don't feel like doing this glitch, you don't want to go through the entire setup, and you have a friend or a split screen that can help you. Rather, not split screen, but a separate console altogether. You're going to need two different players who are not on the same console or PC to do this glitch. This is the highest XP rates known to man. This is definitely the best XP glitch out there, but is no longer my favorite because you can't do it solo. Now, Espresso on the Melee Macchiato augment is definitely something that would help you out swing faster, as well as having the Gobblegum Nowhere But There. Now, this is one way that you can do it. I'll explain a second way in a minute. All you have to do is just have your friend activate the line sword upgrade by shooting a symbol while in the room. As soon as they do that, they need to down themselves with a frag grenade, and then you will take the Nowhere But There gobble. This works most of the time, does not work every single time. You saw just a second ago, I teleported and stayed above ground. If that happens, you just got to retry it. You got to go get the Gobblegum. It is not the best setup in the world, which is why it's not my favorite glitch anymore. But as soon as you are back into the room and your friend leaves the game, you are good to go. You can just stay in here forever. It's very, very useful. Now for the second way, all you would have to do is, instead of using that Gobblegum, have your friend shoot a symbol, wait about a full second, and then leave the game. If they leave quick enough, then the symbol should stay in the room. The line sword will actually teleport back to the statue that it originally shows at, and then you can pick it up, enter the room, and the timer should not start. I have not tested that method, but again, these are updated videos to make sure you guys have all the best information possible. Now for the very, very last one, this one is kind of a low ranking glitch. XP is way less, but this is for the people who don't have any time to set up. They want to walk away, go to work, do whatever, and just have this running. This one works most of the time, but you can get kicked from Warzone. All you need to do is go into Plunder on Warzone, and you're going to set yourself up to where you can play it AFK. Now, I would suggest you just do this solo, but if you do it with squad fill on, you do get more XP. This will rank up your weapons and everything like that. I made a previous video saying that you had to tie your controller together in a ridiculous way like this just to get it to work properly, but the only real requirement is that you have a controller that is plugged in. You can lean it against something, but your sticks have to be pushing forward and slightly angled so that your player will run in a large circle. And you saw my weapon leveling up right there. You'll die during the game. Your KD will not be good, obviously, because you're not really playing the game, but you will get the match bonuses. You will get, you know, the randoms who are doing the quests, or rather the time trials and things of that nature on Warzone. You'll get their actual bonus from doing those, but you're also going to be dead weight. So it's kind of a moral dilemma, right? Like, are you really going to waste other people's time, or are you just going to do this solo with squad fill off? So that's completely up to you. I like to show you guys all the best glitches and tricks, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.